Okay, I think I am recording. What I've got open here today is my InDesign document for my press release assignment. This is what, and mine's not finished yet. I haven't put in my text here. I only have filler text for now. Yours is going to have text in it. Um, but this is what a typical press release might look like. InDesign, haven't really talked about document setup or anything, but InDesign we're going to be using in class, so I'm going to talk about all these things, these little menus that are up here. If you've used some other Adobe thing, you've seen these things. My toolbar is over on the left. It may look a little bit different than yours. Any panels that I might be using are usually open somewhere on the right and correspond to these little icons. Mine is customized because that's the way I set it up for work. The two panels that I want to focus on today are my paragraph styles panel, where I've set up a bunch of styles in here, one for caption, body text, sub, headline, main headline. The main headline obviously is up here. These things are all sub headlines. The captions would be little boxes that go beneath my photographs or whatever I put in there. I also have linked images in here. So I've got my links panel open too. And each of these with this little icon has been embedded into my document, meaning if I select that thing and I go over here to this little sandwich menu, my choice is to unembed it, but if you hadn't embedded it yet, your choice would say embed here. If you embed an image into a document, it means when you send somebody the InDesign file, they're not going to get any error messages saying there's links missing or there's images missing or some kind of object missing. You don't want that. That's yucky. So I've got three images in here. I've got type hierarchy going on. And that is what my basic setup looks like. If I wanted to make a new, um, actually I haven't made captions yet. If I wanted to set up a new style in here, this little icon over here, if you hover over them, they tell you, I know my cursor's really big so you can't really see anything, but if you hover over that, it'll throw something new in there. You double click on it, write in what the name of the paragraph style is, and go to town with basic character formats, choosing your font family and size depending on what it is. I know before a second ago I said something about type hierarchy. Type hierarchy is means, well, your main headline is going to be the most attention catching thing on your page. Your sub headlines, sub it means below, are going to be a little bit smaller, and your body text is always going to be something, well, plain and readable, not decorative in any way, because that would make it hard to read and everybody would get upset. So when I make new paragraph styles, this is how I style them. That way, well, once I change the name, I'm going to cancel this one because I already got a bunch in here, and I'm going to actually trash that one because I don't need it. So if I wanted to take one of the styles that I'd already made and add that to my image, I've got a style for caption, but I need to right click this bad boy. I think there might be another video in the assignment of me doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Let's see if I can get it to come up. Click high enough. Okay. So in here, there is some kind of little doohickey that says captions, caption setup. Then you got these other two choices. One says generate live caption. The other one says generate static caption. If I choose static caption, it's just going to put the name of whatever I've got down here. Well, I don't know why it says by Lauren, but hey, we're going to change that by double clicking on it and selecting it and calling it something brilliant like avocado one. People love them, people hate them. Okay, so now I've got a caption in here. It follows my caption text in here. So I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And like I said, I think in the assignment, wow, why is that falling all the way down here? Okay, I'm going to do the same thing where I choose, can I scroll up and get it to show up? Scroll up a little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll see if we can get it. I'll click up here. Captions. Okay, it's barely showing. I know I don't have a lot of room to work with here. Static caption was what I did, and it puts in that one. I don't know why it's putting the by Lauren in there. I mean, it just chooses the name of the file, but I'm giving it a different name. Avocado 2. They can't both be one. Okay, so like I said, those are going to be in that style, which I think I had set to do. Let's click on it and find out. Basic character formats, Arial. Wow, black. That's not what that looks like. Um, 9 point italic. That sounds about right. I don't think instead of Arial black, we'll choose Arial regular. It should have been Arial regular, not Arial black. Okay, maybe everything's glitchy today. There's an OK button down at the bottom of this thing. I'm going to click on it. And then I've set that up for that. If I click in here, this stuff is going to show up as body text. If I click on this, it's going to show up as subheadline, and the doohickey up here should show up as main headline. I think I changed some things in there, like I might have centered it, and I don't think I had it originally centered. I should probably go in there and change it. So indents and spacing. Alignment, yeah. Center. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, there's another set up your document thing in there that was from a different assignment. So it's not going to say the same thing that was in this, and it's not going to look like this, but it's going to be pretty close, and it's going to show you how to use paragraph styles and links panel and all that, although I kind of just did that for you. But if you want more, here you go.